Okay, now, thank you for letting me know. Can you tell me if you can see me? I wasn't eating, I was reading. Thank you very much. I was I was busy counting, looking at whether or not I had 30 here. So let's see. Um, do you can see me, but is it like, because it says very bad connection. So is it really a bad connection? Or was it that you couldn't hear me because I was with the microphone off? I don't know why it's done that. Hi, Phyllis. Are you gluten-free, gal? Um, so I'm waiting to hear YouTube test whatever it is. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back if you can actually see me or it's good sound and picture. Okay, great. Well, that's good that there's actually a good picture, even though it says very bad connection, because it's a brand new phone, so it should be an excellent picture. So let me get back to what I'm doing here. Hi, I'm Beth, and I am coming in today with the brand new, woo, Cheez-It gluten-free original flavor, because I guess they have lots of Cheez-Its nowadays. I think I saw them on the shelves and I was like, what is all of that? So I have this theory that however much you can fit in your hand is typically what a serving size is. But these gluten-free, I think they're a little smaller than what a usual Cheez-It is. And so they say that it's 30 crackers is a serving size. And so, how many of you all ever look at the serving size um, about like when you're going to eat something? Do you ever look at the serving size? Oh, wow. Let me see. Let us. Oh, how do we? Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, sometimes it's really difficult not being able to look at the screen at the same time that I'm trying to make a point, because without a moderator, things can go sideways really fast. So I apologize to all of you for that. Yes, I would say that people usually do eat 10 times the serving size. That's why I'm coming in with trying to let people know what a serving size is. So this is actually 20, and I think I probably can get 10 more in my hand. And then my little idea of, look at this one's stuck together. So are we going to count that as two? Okay, yes. So we've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it doesn't have to be an exact science, but I think that if people actually put whatever your, I'm not really sure who is here today, but I'm just removing people left and right. So somehow we've gotten to that, um, yeah, the unsavory part of of the internet. And and I'm not really having it today. Today is kind of a shitty day because I feel sad that good people in the world like James Vanderbeek passed away today, while we have all the unsavory folks that are just coming out of the woodwork and being exposed left and right. And then we still have this insanity going on with the Nancy Guthrie being missing for, I don't know, what are we on, 10 days now. And all the insanity around that whole situation. And I'm sure there are millions of people that are wondering, why are we talking about this? My dog went missing. Nobody looked for him. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a lot of that narrative going on out there. But the point is that we are on such a slippery slope right now in the world. It's just insane. It's just completely insane. The serving size on the box is 30, and this is 30 in my hand. So I am saying that if people, first of all, if they actually looked at what a serving size is, everybody would be in a much better situation. But more importantly, if you just used your hand as your measuring device for any type of a snack, anything that would have a serving size kind of on it, this is it. This is all, this is it. And quite honestly, I would not be able to eat all those. So, if you're new here, I do like a broken one though. If you're new here, yes, that is one serving size. And that was a lot. And people have to start thinking about that, because the palm of your hand. And so somebody will say, well, my palm's bigger than your palm. I'm saying that generally a person's stomach is the size of their fist. Did you know that? So generally, that's really all the food that you need is the size of your fist. Regardless of what size your fist is, that's for you, because everybody is different, right? Everybody's biology is different. Everybody's, whatever their makeup is different. Whatever they're up against is different. And even that changes over time. So I'm saying, if you just go with that one little tip, that would probably be really helpful. And it would do a lot of people a lot of good. So that is my take and review of these. If you're new here, I'm Beth. I am known as Curvygirlbeth across Curvygirlbeth across socials, and I have been on a GLP-1 journey over the past 2 years, and I am down, I don't know, this week, let's just go with 85 pounds. I'm down 85 pounds from where I was at, and I have been a little bit loosey-goosey since November. I took a trip in fall, and I decided that I was going to be a little bit lax during the holiday season. And for me, that means actually having things that are processed and not in high quantities in any way, shape, or form, because in addition to being on a GLP-1, I had gastric bypass 22 years ago, and am still down 210 pounds of the original 230 that I lost in the first 18 months. I kept that off for about 15 years. And so for me, truthfully, quantity has not been a problem for like 25 years. However, um, what is a problem is uh, having those any kind of processed things in my body. My body just doesn't like it. You are type 2 diabetes, so I learned that in class. Very good. Excellent. I love that. I just littered gluten-free Cheez-It dust. I did litter gluten-free Cheez-It dust. You're absolutely right. um, and if you are, you know, I appreciate that we all do at the holidays. And for me, for so many years, I did not at the holidays. Like for those 15 years, there was nothing I did different. I did everything the same. I kept my regimen, and that served me really well. Unfortunately, I got diagnosed with lipedema in 2017, and I got some advice that was not really good for me. And that was, oh, 20% of the time you can do whatever and live your life. And I was like, oh, let me see how that 20% of the time goes. Because my bariatric surgeon's advice was 3 times a year: New Year's, your birthday, and then you can choose another day, whether that be your anniversary, whether that be your Christmas, whether it be, you know, whichever holiday um, you know, you can have a glass of champagne and a dessert. That was my surgeon's recommendation, and that's how I lived for 15 years. And then I decided to try this 20%, and 20% doesn't work for me. So the good news is that during this time with the GLP-1, I've been messing around with, like, I don't know, 7 pounds in the past, whatever that's been, since November. And you know, I think that in a way that's been good for me, because I think that my body needed to be at this point for a minute, and kind of have a little bit of a maintenance. And so that's good. I'm glad that that's how it worked out. And I'm glad that I've been able to stay in this maintenance phase, because even there were weeks where I didn't take my shot, and I was not interested in that. But the main reason that I take the GLP-1 is because with the lipedema, it helps tremendously for inflammation reduction, and that is what I was in dire need for. Thank you. I love these pants as well. And so anyway, it was, but what I did find is that when I didn't, realize was that even though I didn't want it for the reasons why other people have it, after, in December at some point, when I was, I don't know, a couple of weeks without it, I realized that my inflammation was back, and it was like I was having to drag my legs around again. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not going to work out. So here you are. I don't know what that means. What am I shooting? Fetty. I don't know what that is. So, this they had in, when I went in to get my gluten-free Cheez-Its to try those out. I have one more week, oh, maybe it's a little bit less than that, 6 days or so, that I'm going to continue having my processed carbs. I'm trying to get all of the gluten-free things finished that are in my house, and gonna go out for some gluten-free pizza on Valentine's. And what is a speedball? You mean that little like the alcoholic shot, like that? Is that what you mean? I do not drink alcohol. At least not since 2022. How many cats do I have? I'm assuming you're asking. I do not have any cats. Never have. Never will. Oh yeah, no, you've got the wrong channel for that. This is straight and narrow as you can get. I am eating some Daisy cottage cheese with peach, And this cottage cheese is the cleanest cottage cheese that there is. Also, the good one is also. Those are the only two. It just has cultured skim milk, cream, and salt. And this peach is just peach water, cane sugar, cornstarch, and has some acid, ascorbic acid, citric acid, and fruit and vegetable juice concentrate. That's it. Man, no need to get out of the comfort zone. I have no need for yeah, my body is not a body that does well with outside substances. Heck, my body I can't even take Benadryl. Who are you kidding? Ah, not funny. So, anyway, I'm just wanted everybody to, oh, here we go. Wanted to let people know, found the Cheez-Its. You can, if you are so inclined, you can order them straight from the screen. I did tag them, so you can just jump right into that little bag. Did you know? Have you ordered from YouTube? And if so, what have you ordered? And am I living in my car? No, I don't live in my car. I live in my home. I have another stop, so I decided I should eat my breakfast to offset the tasting of the Cheez-Its. And there you go. Hi. Oh, look at this. It happens. This is cutest container. It's so cute. This is the little where they put the extra, and then this is 6 ounces of, oh, let me see. It says it's 6 ounces, but I bet you it's 4 ounces of cottage cheese and 2 ounces of this stuff. I don't know. I'll have to measure it another time. Anyway, hope you're all well. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you again. Bye for now. See ya.